The Inter-ministerial committee dealing with coronavirus will give an update on all matters pertaining to COVID-19 shortly. Let's get more on this from our reporter, Chriselda Lewis, who is standing by. A very good afternoon to you, Chriselda. Take us through what's expected to be raised at that briefing.
Well, Nzinga, in just a few moments, we're expecting members of the Inter-ministerial committee to walk here to this boardroom in the next few moments to brief the media on the latest developments pertaining to COVID-19 relating to South Africa. Currently, what we do know is that there are 3 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in South Africa. Whether that number still stands currently is what we'll hear from the Inter-ministerial committee in just a few moments. This morning, also getting news that the Greyston Prep School in Sandton had also closed for the remainder of the day. Suspicions at this stage, obviously, that one of the teachers had come into contact with one of the group of 10 that had recently travelled to Italy. So we'll get details pertaining to that, the evacuation of the South Africans from Wuhan. Where is that? What's the status of that evacuation at the moment? What we do know is that the aircraft is still in South Africa. We know that logistical plans are still being put in place together with the Chinese government to rather evacuate those South Africans from the epicenter of the coronavirus. So those are some of the details that we're expecting in just a few moments here from the Inter-ministerial committee.
Chriselda, we know that there's been a focus when the health minister is briefing the media and the public on the importance of not panicking, as well as following credible news sources when it comes to the coronavirus. Take us through the kind of information that you've been receiving around the virus in the run-up to this briefing.
You know, Nzinga, that's quite important because there's a lot of information that is out there on social media, and you get a lot of South Africans contacting you trying to verify information. So remember, since the very beginning, the National Health Department has asked that all that communication come through them so that you are not able to create any panic. You would know, of course, that the decision that was taken at the Greyston Prep School, we understand from the Gauteng Education Department that was a decision taken by the school and not the department per se. So you would know that that kind of action, for example, is something that is likely to cause some panic amongst the learners as well as the parents there. So we'll possibly hear from the department here today. You know, previously relating to the incident at Cohen House in KwaZulu-Natal, the health department was very much against the shutting down or closure of the school for any time frame, because it would obviously be the National Institute for Communicable Diseases that would obviously do tests pertaining to any suspected cases, and once those are perhaps ruled as positive, then only then is some action taken. So at this stage, you know, we're really trying to just maneuver and ensure that the information that we have at our disposal at the moment is verified by the National Health Department to ensure that no panic is created.
Chriselda Lewis just giving us a preview of that inter-ministerial briefing that's set to take place on coronavirus cases in South Africa. She'll come to us a little bit later on for more.